All right, so right now all quiet on the Middle Eastern front, but there are big concerns, obviously, is whether or not this is the calm before the next salvo of missiles, or will Iran maybe look to just try to spin what's happened so far rather than trigger further military action. I want to bring Foreign Desk Editor-in-Chief Lisa Daftari. Lisa, thanks for joining me. Just a real, everyone's on edge, right? I mean, we knew this was coming. Everyone knew this was coming. And so now everyone wonders what happens next.
Right. So obviously anything can happen, and that's what's very precarious and very scary about the situation. And who are we dealing with? A rogue regime that can't be trusted and is either at the 1 yard line or even past that in terms of having a nuclear weapon. But right now what we're watching is both the United States, I should say all three, the United States, Iran's regime, and Israel have distanced themselves from the narrative of this strike last night. No one is offering any comments. No one is confirming. No one is denying. Actually, the only ones who are denying is Iran's regime that wants to actually say nothing happened, nothing to see here. And that is by design. Of course, Israel does not want to escalate things. They want to make sure that the message was served. This is the message of deterrence, to tell the Iran regime that, look, we can reach you. We know how to do this. We have the resolve to do it. So basically, watch out. In terms of Iran's regime, they don't have an appetite for war. And we had been saying that even before they sent 300 missiles and drones into Israel over the weekend last week. So, right now, of course, anything can happen, and I know that is a very scary situation given the Middle East and given everything that's going on right now. But there is a reason why everyone is distancing themselves from this to prevent escalation right now.
Lisa, and you have the title "Too Little, Too Late." The U.S. and U.K. issue new sanctions on Iran in response to Tehran's weekend attack on Israel. A lot of people are wondering why the United States hasn't taken a tougher approach when it comes to Iran.
Yeah, and that is a huge question many of us have now, and we had it under the Obama administration as well. Why offer so many concessions to a regime that does not repay any of our kindness, right? Billions of dollars in waivers and installments given to this regime. We removed vital sanctions from this regime under the Biden administration, allowing them to earn $90 billion in oil sales, selling to China, Venezuela, selling weapons to Russia. So why are they always off the hook? And that is a major question. Now, a bigger question is looking forward. Will the Biden White House now change its policy on the Iran regime, seeing the consequences of not showing them deterrence, not showing them that the United States will lead the way? And that is exactly why Israel had to retaliate in order to basically reset this calibration with Iran's regime and show deterrence.
Do you think Iran and some of these other bad actors are being encouraged to a degree by President Biden's waffling on support for Israel recently?
Absolutely. I think it's very dangerous to ever, regardless of who's in the White House, there should be very consistent foreign policy. Foreign policy is a nonpartisan issue. It should be stable. It should be predictable. And our friends need to know where they stand. Our enemies need to know where they stand. And when we have distance between ourselves and Israel, again, regardless of who's in the White House, Democrat or Republican, there's a big issue there. For those who say we give aid to Israel so we can tell them exactly what to do, that's a misnomer. We have a strategic relationship with Israel. The United States, get as much out of that relationship as Israel does, and therefore we need them. We need stability in the region, and we need Israel to knock out these terror risks that are surrounding the nation. Basically, they're fighting everyone else's fight.
You're absolutely right. Hey, Lisa, great seeing you. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
So.